What's going on, guys? Today I'm talking about Iceman, just like everybody else. And not only Iceman, but the other two albums that Drake randomly decided to drop along with it. So we get three albums all same day, all from Drake. And obviously, this is pretty big news and a lot of people talking about it on the internet. I mean, no one was really expecting the other two albums, I don't think. So those really came out of left field. And to be honest, I don't know if there's really a smarter move he could have made with this all around for many reasons. So, first, I mean, just look at the amount of anticipation for this project from everybody. Like, I mean, between the, rollout and just the general, like, first, like, non collab album back from the Kendrick beef, like, obviously, there's just a lot of eyes on this. So, not only did he take advantage of that for Iceman, but was like, you know what? I can drop two other albums, and because the anticipation is so high, people are probably going to be hungry for him. And that's what I've been seeing. Like everyone seems to be pretty like excited because not only was it great for those reasons, but also the versatility that he has as an artist is perfect to pull a move like this, because if you listen to the other two albums, they really lean into the other sounds that Drake has always, not been afraid to mess with or lean into. So not like Iceman was real rap, okay? Like that was all pretty much rapping, addressing things that have occurred as far as sides being taken and whatnot, like all the things that he kind of wanted from that side of things. But he also dropped like I guess more like an R&B album, like more singing, and then he also dropped like party slash summer album. So it's like you kind of get all of the different things that one might want out of a Drake album, and he separated it into three different bodies of work while at the same time getting out of his deal officially. I believe, like, I don't know if it's like official, but I believe he had like three albums left in his contract, and like this would basically fulfill that. I guess maybe we'll hear whether or not the label feels that fulfills his side of things or not. But from what it's looking like, this might be the smartest move Drake could have pulled, because first off, it's all spread out across three albums with different sounds. So it's like it's not like it's one album that arrived disappointed and then that's the focal point. Not that I think any of the albums honestly disappointed. I think Iceman did what it needed to, and no one was even expecting the other two, which are also just him, like I said, making music for those other sounds that Drake has done before, and like he has those audiences that want to hear those songs specifically or those types of songs. So by spreading it out like that, it really definitely just helps cover the overall spread and keeps the opinions like kind of contained to that specific audience. Like if you don't like when he's singing, then like okay, you might not like this album. I know the one is Made of Honor. The other one's got a really strange name that I cannot remember off the top of my head. It starts with an H, I'm pretty sure. But like that one, like that, if you wanted to hear Iceman stuff, you would have been disappointed with that album. If you wanted to hear that album, Iceman may have not been your cup of tea. So just overall, such an unexpected move, but it looks like he may have really played some 4D chess going with this, because I think it just caught everyone so off guard that even like the haters are not really the focal point as far as the online discourse, at least not from what I've seen. Granted, I only really paid attention this morning when I like woke up, which was pretty early. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that just hadn't woken up in time to let their hate out to be seen. But I mean, just what a move by Drake. I really am blown away by just like how smart this is from just multiple different angles from him, not to glaze too much. But I truly am impressed with like the strategy behind this, because like I said, he's checking all the boxes with the different sounds and the different audiences that kind of enjoy those different aspects of him, maybe independently of one another. And he's out of his deal, it looks like, which I'm sure he is more than happy to be. I mean, given the lawsuit and everything, I'm sure working with them and continuing that relationship probably wasn't the most fun thing to have to do. So to be out of that now definitely seems like something I'm sure he's going to be looking forward to. The only thing is, like, it just almost seems a little too perfect as far as him being able to get out of his deal this way, to the point where, like, Man, I wonder if they'll try to say like, no, like, this clause in your contract, like this is not like a proper way of fulfilling your end of the deal per what we wrote. So definitely curious if anything ends up coming out from that, because like it feels like they're obviously going to be at odds given the lawsuit and all that stuff. So I'm curious if they just kind of let him go, or if maybe they try to fight to keep him to stay, for whatever reason it might be. But yeah, overall, man, Drake, I mean, he's back pretty much. Like, I don't see, everyone seems to be like an Iceman. The other two seem to be a little bit more up in the air, just depending on the type of music you like and the type of sounds you like from Drake. But overall, I just really think he executed on this well from start to finish, from the rollout to the release. And I mean, I think that he might be pretty much officially past all of the like hate and stuff from Kendrick. Obviously, those fans are still gonna, do their thing, and this move is not gonna be good for in their eyes as far as like, oh, that was super cool that he did that. I'm sure they'll find reasons to say that, this is actually why it wasn't cool and why it wasn't a good move. But hey, haters are gonna hate, right? I'm sure Drake has haters that are waiting to move anytime. Like, well, the Kendrick Lamar, his album's getting taken down from Apple Music. I'm sure there were some Drake haters talking about like something to do with why Kendrick Lamar is not good. It's much better to be in the middle, like I am, and just here for the good music. Whoever ends up dropping it, and whoever they might be saying negative things about. But thank you guys for listening. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your thoughts on the albums are. Any songs or any particular project that is like sticking with you or sticking out to you. Please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you for listening. Peace.